Good morning, everyone. My name is Sumaya, and I have the honor of being your MC today. We are gathered here today to explore a crucial topic in today's business landscape: the analysis of financial statements of accounts under the SAP environment. In an ever evolving financial world, understanding and analyzing financial statements is the key to making informed business decisions. Today, we'll explore how SAP tools can enhance this analysis, providing deeper insights and greater accuracy. Now, I would like to invite everyone to please stand as we take a moment for prayer. I would now request the choir to lead us in prayer.
Lord, I come to you, let my heart be changed, renewed, flowing from the grace that I found in you. Lord, I've come to know the weaknesses I see in me will be stripped away by the power of your love. Hold me close, let your love surround me. Bring me near, draw me to your side. And as I wake, I rise up like an eagle, and I will soar with you. Your spirit leads me on by the power of your love. And I will soar with you. Your spirit leads me on by the power of your love.
Grateful to the choir for their lovely prayer. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to the dignitaries: Dr. Alvin Dessar, Registrar of St. Aloysius; Dr. Dennis Fernandez, Director of Arupe Blog; CMA Ramshankar Mishra, Senior Manager Finance, MRPL; Dr. Manuel Taro, Dean of School of Commerce, Finance and Accountancy; Dr. Mamta, Associate Dean of School of Business and Management; Dr. Shobha, Head of Department of School of Commerce, Finance and Accountancy; Mr. Roger K.M., Proprietor of Business Intelligence Lab; Mr. Arjun Prakash, Staff Coordinator. Now I would like to request the Staff Coordinator to kindly escort the dignitaries to the dais. We are grateful for their support and leadership, and we look forward to hearing their insights. Let us give them a round of applause as they take their seats at the desk. To formally commence the event, I now invite our esteemed Dean of School of Commerce, Finance and Accountancy, Professor Dr. Manuel Taro, to deliver the welcome address.
A very good morning to all of you, distinguished guests on the dais, and my dear students. A very good morning and welcome to this interactive session of the Academia and Industry on the topic analysis of financial statements in the background of ERP and SAP environment. You know, our life on earth is always encountered with uncertainties and risks. We choose different occupations for our livelihood. Some of us choose safe avenues like jobs, employment, whereas some others choose very tedious or critical businesses to pursue their career by taking up self-employment or enterprises. They become entrepreneurs. They do not seek jobs, but they become the providers of jobs for others to help their livelihood. The businesses today in this complex environment have become more competitive and challenging. Huge risks of uncertainties are the major challenges. Things in business may not turn out as expected. While we expect to make profit, we may end up with losses at the end of the year. We have to learn from the mistakes. We should not be disappointed. We have the capacity to, we must have the capacity to absorb the losses and turn around the cases in future. There are many success stories of turnaround in businesses. One of the ways of becoming successful in business ventures is by making accurate decisions, not leaving the things to chance factor, but by making very informed decisions. The financial decisions are made on the basis of interpretation of financial results. The job of accountant today is not confined only to prepare the financial statements and present them in the form of a statement of profit and loss or balance sheet. We have the accounting software, for instance, ERP softwares or SAP softwares to help in generating very accurate accounting reports. It is more crucial to the accountant professional to interpret the results of these reports and help the management of business enterprises to make very well-informed financial decisions. There should be a robust system of communication in this regard between accounting professionals and management of businesses. Accountant must provide synthesis of accounting reports in the form of various analytical tools like ratios and provide interpretations of these results so that management take appropriate decisions in the background of its own strengths and weaknesses. Well, dear students, to dwell on this crucial issue, we have this morning a distinguished resource person, CMA Ram Shankar Mishra, Senior Manager, Finance, MRPL. Shri Mishra ji is a well-accomplished cost and finance professional who has acquired all professional qualifications from the Institute of Cost and Works Accountants of India, such as CMA, that is Cost and Management Accountant, DISSA, DISA means Diploma in Software Security Audit, DFA, Diploma in Forensic Audit, including certificate course in SAP FICO. He has been associated with MRPL since 2011 and currently he is the Senior Manager Finance in MRPL Mangalore. Previously, he also served in TS Alloys Limited, a subsidiary of Tata Steels from 2008 to 2011. Besides this, he is also the most sought after resource person in the emerging areas of finance and accounts in this ERP and SAP era of accounting. He never misses the opportunities of sharing his expertise with young students like you. We are glad that he has agreed to interact with you today, this morning, on behalf of the management, Vice Chancellor, Registrar, Director, and all my colleagues and all students gathered here. Let me accord a warm welcome to Sri Mishra ji, to our university, and to this program. I request our Registrar of Autonomous College, Dr. Alvin Desa, to plurally welcome, not plurally, and accord green welcome by presenting a sapling to the chief guest. Well, dear students, we have other dignitaries on the stage. They are our own very familiar faces. They do not need any introduction. After our rector, vice chancellor, and management, these are the guardian angels, I must say, of this university. They are the ones who are the custodians of this great institution to take it forward. Dr. Alvin Desa, more than a registrar, is a passionate English teacher, always has that urge to be with the students and interact with them. Students Also very much uh, fond of his classes. I'm glad that he is presiding over this program in the absence of our Vice Chancellor. A cordial welcome to Dr. Alvin Desar, our Registrar. Our director, Dr. Dennis Fernandez, you know him very well. Like a true historian, he always makes the records of all the students in his diary. History is not simply creating stories, it is also inquiry into the past events and happenings to help the students to put them in the right track, not to punish them at all. He arranges the counselings and course corrections for such students with utmost care and diligence. That's why Arupe Block students are doing extremely well. The credit must go to our director and the entire team of Arupe Block. I'm happy that he is officially officiating the functions of Vice Chancellor in his absence for next 10 or 15 days. A warm welcome to Dr. Dennis to this program. Mr. Roger, you know, all the students of BCom and BBA know him very well. He is the man behind today's event, always ready to walk an extra mile to give extra things to the students. I'm happy that he is here, arranged the program today, and he is going to give a brief prelude to this program. Welcome to you, Dr. Roger. Our Associate Dean of the School of Business and Management, Dr. Mamta is here. Our HOD, Dr. Shobha from the School of Commerce, Finance and Accountancy is present. And Arjun Prakash, the coordinator of this event, is also present here. And some of my colleagues will join this program and some are present here. And to all you dear students, a cordial welcome to this program. It is you who are going to make benefit, you're going to gain the benefit of this program, interactive program. Wish you all a fruitful engagement in the half-day session. Welcome to one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your warm words of welcome. Welcome to you as well. To symbolize the lighting of knowledge, may I now request all the dignitaries to join us for the lighting of the lamp. I now invite Mr. Roger K.M. of Business Intelligence Lab to prelude us on this program.
Very good morning. Very respect Reverend Dr. Praveen Mantiseste, Vice Chancellor of St. Aloysius deemed to be University in his absentia. Our dignitaries on the dais, Registrar of St. Aloysius College Autonomous, Dr. Alvin Desar, our dear Arupe Block Director, Dr. Dennis Fernandez sir, our Dean, Dr. Manuel Tauro, Dean of BBA, Dr. Mamada, HOD of Commerce, Dr. Shobha, my colleague and coordinator, Arjun Prakash, and Miss Ashita Pindo, she's of the dais today, and student coordinators, and my dear students. Today, it's a great day for all of us. And this year, we are privileged because this is a year we got a status of deemed to be university. So St. Aloysius College Autonomous today is very young, an infant university. We have achieved a lot in the history. And it's a very powerful institution in Mangalore. So from this infancy stage, you are the one who need to take this university to the next level. Without technological advancement, without understanding the contemporary corporate technological development, this growth for the next decade is not possible. Years back, Dr. Praveen Martis' father was discussing with me about the possibility of conducting purely a practical education to the commerce and management students. It was a big question mark in front of us. We further discussed this issue, then Dean Dr. Suresh Pujari sir. With these guidelines, we formed a very good structure today and we are on it. And you're great today because this is the only one college at least in Dakshina Kannada, providing clear practical education in the field of commerce and management. And each one of you are sitting in front of me are getting the real practical knowledge in our laboratory. Earlier, a practical education was given only to physics and chemistry, biology students in the college. Today, if calculations, taking up of the entries, financial details, entering records, all of you are very, very familiar with this. All of you can remember the first day that you joined this particular college and what was your computer literacy in handling it. Many of us were not aware how to open it, how to save a file. And from that, maybe few students have finished just one semester, but you have grown up really high in knowledge. So this is so evidential when our first batch went out from our college. There are particular students, they just dream about their career. Yes, I want to be getting into one particular post in this company only. I want to work in this country as this particular profile. There are students, maybe out of 80, 5 students will definitely dream about it. And for them, this practical education is the real manual. And we get the calls, especially me, maybe in the late night, repeated calls when we take, student, you're already passed out, why are you disturbing? Sir, please listen, I got a job in my dream company, Infosys. And see the joy of a student when the person getting an offer letter and calling in the late midnight and informing the teacher who taught it. More than that, I do not want any reward in this world for the work what we do. This is what every teacher is expecting from you. That is where this institution will grow into the heights. And tomorrow, when you go to the different companies and serve the nation, serve that particular company, serve the whole world in the right way, in the right manner, St. Aloysius University will grow definitely. That is the way we need to form. We need to get trained. And today we have, in our days, CMI Ramchandra Mishra. 20 plus years of experience in SAP environment, starting from Tata, next to MRPL. And in his career, he has done a lot of work. And he has seen 2 decades of working with SAP. It is not a joke. Will be the amount of knowledge that he will have today? And we have already experienced it in last year when we had conducted Industry Academia Interaction Phase 1. Today we are going to have Phase 2, Industry Academia Interaction Phase 2. So today he will be giving a lot of enlightenment about analysis of financial reports. We just dream maybe a financial report is there and already it is getting printed. It is available in the websites of every company. What is big deal in it? But how to get it created? How do you pull the data, vendor data? How do you pull customer data? How do you manage GL accounts? How do you prepare report of each of this? That is a challenge tomorrow. And tomorrow when you go and present yourself in the interview, yes, I have undergone the training and I have undergone the Industry Academia interaction, and that too with SAP environment with MRPL, which is an MNC company. An employer will definitely listen to you. Yes, tell me more about it. That is the question that they are going to ask. That is the time you need to shoot the answers what he is going to tell you today. It is not going to be an entertaining program just like a comedy or tamasha program. It is not going to be. It is going to be highly an intellectual program where students and academic person will interact intellectually. That is the purpose of this particular gathering today. And it is just one program where we really think about intellectual development of commerce and management students together. I think this is a very unique program. So, I humbly request your full-fledged participation into this program. Apply your mind into this. First year students, BCom students, you are just knowing about the stuff. BBA students, they are knowing about the stuff. But in your mind, whatever doubt that you get it is not a simple doubt. You have a place here to ask directly. Final year students, definitely you need to take a full advantage of this particular session. Because you are the one in next few months going out of this institution and getting into the industry. So you need to be really equipped with all the knowledge, all possible knowledge what you can have today. So this is a golden opportunity for you. And this is why, this is the main objective of this particular program. So I wish you all the best, all students, for the complete attention and participation to this particular program. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your thoughtful insights. Now I invite Dr. Dennis Fernandez, Director of Arupe Block, to address the gathering.
Dignitaries on the dais, my fellow teachers, and my dear students of BCom and BBA. You may be wondering, we could have slept in the class. Why we are brought here to sleep in AC? Okay. Maybe some have already started. I can watch from here, started dozing there at the back seats. And of course, they are enjoying the nice cool weather inside this hall. But then what is the purpose? What is the purpose of this type of, industry academia interaction? When we started this type of courses, BCom, BBA courses, years ago, long ago, we had an understanding that we are just training our students only in theories, and if they want to find out a job, let them go to the industry and find out a job and let them learn that job outside. So our job is only to give them theoretical knowledge of the subject. This was the understanding in the previous decades. And that's how we were teaching our students and more emphasizing on theoretical aspect of commerce and management. But when we have started sending our students to industries, when the industries started coming to our campus and started recruiting our students, then industries
have started giving feedback. The feedback was very shocking for us because they said they may be having good knowledge of the subject, but practically your students are not able to manage the things which are which are to be implemented in the industries. They have zero, skills, and therefore there must be some attention to be given to in that respect. We were seriously thinking on this. Therefore, we were inviting industry people in our BOS meetings. Even now, also, we are inviting industry people in our Board of Studies meeting and asking them what should be our syllabus, how it should be framed, so that it will benefit our students and also it benefits the industry. It should not be an outdated syllabus. A syllabus is to be to the need of the industry, and once our students pass out from here, they must, they must be equipped to enter into the industry and they could accommodate. Otherwise, industry must get again 6 months training to these boys and girls. So slowly we started looking into in different angle. You may be knowing, business intelligence lab. Business intelligence lab is nothing but Mr. Roger. He's the one who initiated this. Now through this lab, we have invited Mr. Roger to the college for different programs. You may be wondering, BBA students will have, some programs related to, how to use the softwares in, maybe in different levels, the softwares related to industries, because he is the one who is trained, especially in this region. We do not find a replacement to Mr. Roger now, because he is the only one available. Good that he is with us. And yeah. And because of this, good number of our students are trained. They are given add-on courses in ERP and other, related subjects. Not only students, sometimes even our other, outsiders too came here, asked Roger to give this course so that they could be accommodated in industries, especially in Gulf countries or in European countries. In the meantime, you may be aware that one BCom program we have initiated under the Skill India program. That was the program which was initiated, Skill India, by the Prime Minister of India. And later on, the UGC has directed us to start a BCom program with apprenticeship and internship. It's a different kind of program. More credits are associated with that. And also, that this program has 6-month internship. Those students who are in the 5th semester of I batch, BCom I batch, they know that next semester they do not have classes. They have to go to industry for 6 months. And that is the training they will get in the industry, so that they are fully equipped to enter into industry, and they will be, sometimes we know some of them within before the end of the 6th semester, they come back to us telling that the industry is ready to absorb us. Last year, I found 3-4 students came to me. So what could be done? Industry is asking me to join, but I have not completed my course. I said, course completion is a must. Course completion is a must. Without completing course, you will not get a BCom degree. But see, that is the demand. That is the demand from the industries. When you are sent to industry after having, SAP related programs in the BCom courses, definitely there is 100% placement. And that is what is happening now. Maybe in future, we are going to extend it to, more batches, more BCom batches in this line. Today's program is to give a, glimpse of on how this industry, related things are very important in academia, especially when you prepare the financial statements under SAP. And we have an eminent person here, Ramshankar Mishra. He is the one, he has done CMA and USCMA, right? And the Indian CMA. And he's the one who is going to give us a lot of information related to this. Maybe his resourcefulness will be helpful to you. And I think this day's program will be fruitful and definitely will benefit you in your future endeavor. I wish you all the best and thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. It's now my honor to invite our registrar, Dr. Alwyn Dessa, to deliver the presidential remarks.
A very good morning to each and every one of you. Good morning. Dignitaries on the days, especially the resource person for the day, CMA Ramshankar Mishra, Senior Manager, Finance, MRPL. Dr. Dennis Fernandez, the Director of ROP Block and officiating in the place of the Vice Chancellor. Dean of Commerce, Dr. Manuel Tauro. Associate Dean of Business and Management, Ms. Mamta. HOD of Commerce, Dr. Shobha. And the proprietor of Business Intelligence Lab, Mr. Roger, and also a very popular teacher in our institution, and Mr. Arjun Prakash, the coordinator of this particular event, members of the faculty, and my dear enthusiastic and ever willing to learn students, passionate student of BCom and BBA. Representing the Vice Chancellor, Reverend Dr. Praveen Martis SJ, as the president of this inaugural, my job is very simple. My job is to recognize, appreciate, and thank the people who have been responsible to organize this very meaningful and intellectually stimulating exercise of half a day. Today is a day of collaborations and networking. You will not be able to survive alone in this world, especially in the commerce or industry. Therefore, we are very happy that Mr. Roger and his team under Business Intelligence Lab have collaborated with our institution and have been giving engaging and hands-on training to our BCom and BBA special batches. I have seen the growth of Mr. Roger. He has been an alumnus of this college. Later, he got into entrepreneurship, got into ERPs, and now he is able to independently handle businesses. And I would like to say that we are very proud of his personal as well as career growth and his collaboration with this institution. A big round of applause to Mr. Roger. I would like to also place and record the collaboration with the MRPL. Today he has come as a resource person, but MRPL as a public sector industry or a firm has been closely connected with St. Aloysius deemed to be university for several years. Whenever we approach them for any collaboration and networking, they are ever willing to support us. And most of the activities academically as well as best practices and other events that take place in St. Aloysius deemed to be university are supported by MRPL because of their generosity. So I would like to place and record the collaboration, ever willing support given by MRPL, and I would like Mr. CMA Ramashankar to go and express our gratitude to your company that has been a great support to us, and we'll continue this collaboration with MRPL. One thing I wanted to remember was I come from humanities background. Dr. Dennis Fernandez also is supposed to be from humanities, but now he has become more expert in commerce and management. after being, director of such a large group of students and block. Now he speaks the commerce language very easily, but it is difficult for me because I am still into humanities. But I asked them, what is this SAP? And Roger tells me, you may know it already, it is a German-based company, and the full form stands for Systems, Applications and Products in Data Processing. And they are involved in manufacturing ERPs exclusively for MNCs and SMEs. And this is one of the tools. Dr. Manuel Tauro said, yeah, technology is very important. You can generate quickly because of the speed of technology. You can generate your balance sheet or statement of your annual or quarterly reports quickly. But what do you do with that data? There is where you need interpretation and analytical tools. And that is what Roger and the others are doing. What are the implications of this quarterly report to the society, to the shareholders, or to the company itself, and larger the market? And you need to learn these skills of interpretation, data analysis, etc. That's why we are actually ever willing to support you by putting you into these rigorous programs, professional programs. I wish that all of you pay attention to what Ramashankar Mishra is going to share with you. Ask a lot of questions, as Roger sir said, and get the maximum out of him so that you become equipped with the skills that are required for the industry. Thank you so much and all the best.
Thank you, sir, for your thoughtful, provoking words. To formally express our gratitude, I invite our staff coordinator, Mr. Arjun Prakash, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Drawing curtains to the formal inauguration. So, collaboration between industry and academia is cornerstone of innovation and progress. For it, in this partnership, that knowledge meets applications, creating pathways for both learning and real-world solutions. So it is always gratitude, the Vice Chancellor of our institutions, for always thinking innovative and making things happen in this world. Thank you, our Reverend Dr. Pravin Martis, SJ, in his absence. And also, I'd like to thank the President of today's function, Program, Dr. Alvin Desa, sir, for presiding the function and who is always supporting, rendering hands for these kind of programs. Thank you, sir. I would also like to thank the resource person for the day, CMA Ramshankar Mishra, who is always available to the institutions to share his expertise, to share his insights with the young minds. So he's already said that there will be some shooting questions by the students. So he's ready to answer all the shooting questions from the students. Thank you, sir. I'd also like to thank the Dean, the Director of Arupe Block, Dr. Dennis Fernandez, sir, who always motivates for these programs and always inspires for industry and academia collaborations. Thank you, sir. Also like to thank the Dean, Dr. Manuel Tauro, who always thinks how to give his best to the students. So thank you, sir. Also like to thank the Associate Dean, Dr. Mamata, for giving the best to the students, and also thank the head of the department of School of Commerce, Dr. Shobha, who always thinks tirelessly, putting her efforts to give the best to the students and always thinks what next could be given to the students. Thank you, ma'am. And also express my sincere thanks to Mr. Jayant and Mr. Satwik, who is capturing the moments. Also technical team, Mr. Sean and Godwin, sir, the maintenance team, and all my dear students. And I kept Mr. Roger at the last. Why? Because he thinks from the bottom. So what could be given to the students? So how we can collaborate with the students? How can industry be collaborated? So he gets more and more companies to collaborate. So thank you, sir, for thinking all of these innovative programs. So, and thank you, Ashita madam, for coordinating with me for this program. Thank you. And thanks all my dear students for patiently listening. So have an enjoying and a happy learning. Thank you, one and all.